Ciao ragazzi, un saluto da Nico Giuseppe Boccuzzi. Allora, happy Monday. It's a beautiful sunny day out. Inter were on the road yesterday versus Torino. They were up 2-0. I just spoke about how resilient this team was. Two matches versus Como, they were down 2-0 to come back and win both of those games. Here they were up 2-0 versus Torino. The game finished 2-2. Second half, a lot of complacency sat in. Not too upset about it, I'll be honest with you. We weren't going to win the Scudetto even with a win yesterday because Napoli beat Cremonese 4-0. So it set up perfectly to go ahead and get this Scudetto across the finish line Sunday at home versus Parma. I believe if we don't win and we manage to at least get a draw, we can still win the league, but Napoli would have to either draw or lose in their match. But comment below if I have that correct. I know for sure if we win, it's over. The 21st Scudetto is ours. Unless that gets stripped away, of course, because of these allegations with Rocky, which I'm not even going to get into or give you an opinion. But one thing I will say is some of you guys, like our rival fan bases, really need to get some lives. I mean, the amount of time you invest on a day-to-day basis tweeting about Inter is honestly remarkable. But hey, do whatever makes you sleep at night. Some of you probably are miserable, or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but keep doing you. Keep talking shit and keep preying on the downfall of Inter just because we're having success. But I digress. Something positive from the game, though. Well, two things. Marcus Thuram on the score sheet again. He's been in great form recently. Funny to think he's actually now tied for second behind Lautaro with 12 goals with Duvikas and Nico Paz. We'll see if Lautaro even comes back to play at all for the remainder of the season. I mean, I think he'll definitely start in the Coppa Italia final. That's not till May 13th, but let's just see how many minutes he gets, if any, especially, when we know this Scudetto's, essentially wrapped up. And, he's got a World Cup to think about, this summer. I mean, who knows? What if Marcus Thuram could catch up to him? Another positive, though, the biggest positive from yesterday, Federico Di Marco is now Serie A's all-time leading assist leader for one season. Now, I know some people may say if he gets the MVP, it'll look bad for the league. Let's be honest. There's always something going on. Every month there's some kind of new story in Italy. It never seems to amaze me. So let's be real. Di Marco getting the MVP, it's not going to do anything to the league. I mean, it's Serie A ass at the end of the day. But anyways, game finished 2-2. We started going into the match day 12 points clear of Napoli. Now we're 10. But like I said, win versus Parma on Sunday. That gives us the 21st Scudetto. What else? Am I missing anything else? I don't believe I am. But Interisti, let me know how you felt about the game. And will Bastoni return? Because, he hasn't played for like 3 games now. I know he hasn't been in the greatest headspace. Is there a chance you think Lautaro comes back and plays any minutes? Does he potentially start in this game versus Parma? Çalhanoğlu, that's what I forgot to mention. Another injury, calf injury, which is strange because if I'm not mistaken, I saw him available off the bench for yesterday's game. I don't know. We were just, as a fan base, I was one of them. Keep this guy at all costs, but let's be real. For the last 2 seasons, the evidence is there. This guy just cannot stay healthy. And yes, he has been so big for us when he, how many times he's come up with big goals for Inter. But unfortunately, the reality is every month it feels like he has an injury. I don't know. I think he has a contract till 2027. Let's see what happens in the offseason. There's talks about him not even be available for the remainder of the 4 games. It's not that he needs to play anyways. It would be great if he was available for the final, Stadio Olimpico versus Lazio on May 13th, Coppa Italia final. I don't know what's going to happen. But anyways, guys, we move forward. The big one at home, Sunday versus Parma. Sempre solo Forza Inter. Ciao, ragazzi.